Welcome back to Just Scale Models. Today we're taking a look at something from NICHIMO. This is their version of the Jagdtiger in 1/35th scale. And this is from the 1/35th, the Remote Control PROPO-SYSTEMS tank series with a 2-meter long wire motorized using UM-2 dry cells, which are required. Wiring finished, remote control a box. So you are going to need additional things to get this actually running. If they show you the pictures there, you would have to obtain that stuff separately. If we look here on the front of the box, again, all this descriptive information in different languages, Nichimo. Down here, we have an actual sticker applied saying Sentai distributors can be motorized, motor and lights not included, and an example photo of the finished item. If you look on the sides of the box, you can see here more information on the remote control equipment needed. The batteries, more information there. On the side flaps, additional information. You can see here an illustration of how this could be in operation with a user, and more pictures there. Continuing on this side, we actually have other examples from the model series, as you can see there, and the other side of the box. Not much on the bottom there. Looks like a little flap sticker from something else. Let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. Here we have the instructions. So you can see again, 1/35th scale new remote control tank series, Jagdpanzer 6, Jagdtiger, and a different illustration than the photo on the box. So that's kind of interesting there. More information throughout in Japanese. You can see here, safety toy. So small parts, of course. We open this up, kind of a long piece of paper layout and the various instructions for the components there. A lot of text and position illustrations throughout, including tread assembly. Continuing on the other side of the sheet here, more instructions. And then we get into final placement of external pieces, putting together the crew member. And then looks like some final detailed information there for painting and other items, etc. And you can see there how the wiring harness would go into the rear of the model. If you want to actually set this up for wired remote control. Obviously, they didn't have a wireless system at the time. And what's interesting is I actually have a later version here because I was doing a side-by-side comparison. Quickly looking at the parts trees, you can see here the wheels have not been started yet on this kit. And you can see here, I do believe most of the parts are actually on the tree, except for a couple large ones. You can see here they did include a very tiny tube right there. Rubberized treads, still very flexible, and they got that nice little sheen to them. Here's the hull with all the cutouts. This is where the rear hull piece and the top deck would go. So I'll give you an idea, kind of something like that. Now, what's interesting is that what has been noted is that you notice there is a marked, very noticeable size and position of the superstructure per se of the tank itself, as well as the overall length. So this had to do partially with which hull design they were going for, the position of the road wheels, etc., and a little bit of scaling up of the actual item to the model design. So the scale proportions are a little bit different, so that's kind of interesting. But also you can see here, even the differences on the sides of the top deck are quite noticeable in length. So I thought I'd show that right here. So the NICHIMO version and a more modern kit version, as you can see there, as well as modern one has the kind of the modern fenders molded in already. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Continuing, we had a few more pieces that had already been separated out for the main gun. Here, I am not able to quite locate where the decals are, if any, for this kit. So it might have been misplaced, unfortunately. What is interesting is that at the very bottom of the box is another set of instructions for the hunting tiger here. So I thought that was kind of interesting there, that they actually have two separate sets of instructions here. So if we look at this version, you see here, these are actually slightly different than the first set of instructions we just covered there. So I thought that was a little bit interesting. So the two different sets of instructions and kind of a comparison on the separate components there. I thought that was kind of interesting. But taking a very quick look at the NICHIMO version of the Jagdtiger or Jagdpanzer 6. Again, this is from the Remote Control PROPO-SYSTEMS Tank Series, or New Remote Control System Series. This has been another unboxing video. Feel free to check out other unboxing videos on the channel. We used to do show and tell videos, as well as a selection of book review meter reviews. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.